Welcome, everybody, to this new series that we're starting on Total War Empire on the Empire 2 mod. It has been a while since I've played this game, and I've just dabbled a little bit with the Empire 2 mod just to familiarize myself with the game and how things are working. I have not made any changes to this mod as far as adding submods or anything. If you are new to the channel, welcome. Check the channel out, see what else might be interesting. We've got a variety of games. I am an AP history teacher, and I love to game as well, especially during the summers. And so I'm here to share my love of history as well as my love of games with everybody. My students just simply call me Houston. They said I needed to use that as my channel name, so it's Houstonism is what it is. And with that being said, we're going to go, since we're close to the 4th of July, we're going to take more of a patriotic feel for this, and we're going to try to find success as the 13 colonies in a long campaign trying to take 30 regions before 1799. Hopefully we do that, and hopefully we do that well before 1799. We will have to take these areas here, Michigan, Carolinas, Virginia, New France, Florida. So we are going to have to fight France, it looks like, at some point. We are going to be on hard difficulty in both the campaign and the battle. And so we'll see how this goes as we jump in and hope things go well for us. As always, in all the games I play, the strategy ones, if you have advice for me, if you have suggestions on strategies I should take, let me know. Give me feedback. Help guide where you want this series to go as best you can. I try to accept it. I try to listen. I try to learn from it. Those of you who have followed along with the Ultimate General series I've done know that I do listen, and I do try to incorporate your guys' feedback in what you tell me. So let's take a look. We are 13 colonies, but it looks like we have nowhere near 13 colonies. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nice. Let's take a look at our government. We've got some income. No trade partners outside of Britain and Cherokee. We're going to leave our taxes the same. Are you better anywhere else? The answer is no. So you, sir, are getting the boot. I do like the idea of getting a bonus. Navy, we're not too worried about at the moment. We do need prestige and diplomatic relations. So we're going to move him over to there. The justice one, we don't need to worry about repression at the moment. Recruitment for land would be nice. But we do need to get some trade going. So let's start with that. Now, one thing I like to do, I feel like most of these people we're not going to have to fight. So let's just see who will trade with us, if anybody. Unless, there's... Oh... No, sir. We are not going to pay to trade. If we have to wait a turn, hey, France likes us enough. We are not going to pay to trade. We'll come back to you next time whenever you need us more. Scotland, I don't know. I feel like Britain's going to swallow them up quickly. Nobody likes us, apparently. Now, we do have a lot of resources potentially that we can trade, which is awesome, except for the fact that we have like no research. Whoa, no. They were going to give us limbers, though. That would have been nice. No, we don't need to be drug into a European war at this point. Nope. Sweden? There we go. The Netherlands? Okay, now we've got some trade coming. What about Venice? Traditional trader. Nope, not going to do that. All right, they gave us a little bit more. That's a good start. We need to get things going. So we have... Let's take a list. We've got 3 armies. Only 1 general, it looks like. Okay. No fleets. There's our regions. Everybody's okay. We do have 2 researchers and a rake. Okay, let's see what we have to build. We are going to need, like I said, I've noted from dabbling a little bit, we have no research whatsoever. So let's see what we have to build. We can build a mine. It's Virginia, right? There, I have a plantation. Let's do a stables down here. We need a school to start that research. We will do 2 schools to really try to catch up and ramp up the research. We have 1 stable, so let's do peasants, iron mines, fur trader it is. I want to get all these resources up and running as quickly as we can. A craft workshop would be helpful. A cannon foundry would be nice. We'll come back to that in a second. We are going to have to start building up this army.
Yes, sir.
Let's go to Maine to protect against the French. Let's go to New York. They don't have a general. Do they have a general? They do not have a general either. This is the one with a general then.
Your orders, Your Majesty?
And a bunch of pikemen.
Forward, march.
Let's leave one of those pikemen behind.
March. Troops.
Consolidate. What can we build here? Let's get... I mean, that would recruit... Yeah, let's do a craft workshop. And we need to get more military going. We do not have a very good military. I want some cavalry. I want muskets. I mean, it's just a bunch of militia. And, ugh. We've got some work to do, that is for sure. Hopefully we have time to build up before we have to worry about any of that. But I'm not so sure. We'll see who goes to war with who now. Very little happening in our neck of the woods. There's the Iroquois. And they are, okay, our power is stronger than them, it looks like. They're not as wealthy. We have a lot of trade partners. They only have the Cherokee, their allies. We will call Great Britain to help. And the Cherokee did not help them. That is good. Okay, so we only have to worry about them. The Cherokee are to our south, and I really didn't want to have that one army have to fight them. So that's good news for us. The Cherokee are one of our trade partners as well, so we don't lose them as a trade partner. Spain and Bavaria have broken their alliance. Poland and Denmark have broken their alliance. France and Savoy. Spain and the United Provinces, which makes sense. The United Provinces broke away from Spain historically. Prussia and Poland. Russia and Sweden. That's a traditional rivalry. Sweden and Denmark as well. We do have our peasant farms and our stables, but we do know we're about to go to war. So where is our rake? Michael Simpson. Here he is.
No one will know.
And we are building 2 schools. William Penn. You get over to that one. And Christopher Gambold, you get to the other one.
With all speed.
Oh, we can build another seaport, shipyard. There we go. But we are going to need to worry about
Men, forward.
the army. As much as we possibly can, we need to get this thing upgraded quickly. But we need them to be decent soldiers, and these are not that great. We can get some more pioneer militia, I guess, but they're not going to do much. The New England companies, though, they're not too bad. Let's try getting another one of them. We do have cannons up here, it looks like, but nothing else coming this way. All right, what's our income looking like? 4,500. Can we get some new trade partners? Sometimes they ease their demands. Ah, see, now we have Prussia. We will not give you New York. Good day, sir, to yourself. What about Austria? I mean, I'm not worried about fighting any of these, so helping them doesn't really bother me. Papal States? No. What about Savoy? They're friendly with us. They don't want to trade either. Venice? Last shot? Nope. We're not going to give any regions for somewhere that's so far away. Let's try the Ottomans. We'll break down cultural barriers. Hey, they did. We got a fair number of trade routes. Denmark was awfully demanding last time. Nope, they're still demanding. So we'll just leave it at that. That's not too bad. What about Louisiana? Pay them 70? That'll be worth it. Now we've got some income. Okay, I'm excited now. Oh, the British are taking care of pirates. Hopefully they'll come help us against the Iroquois. There's France sailing around. Hopefully the French stay away while we try to handle the Iroquois. Because like I said, I've messed around enough to hopefully do well tactically, but I also know that we have nothing going for us with our research and with our skills. We don't even have the plug bayonet, so we're going to have to be careful. And I think cavalry is going to be very important for us because the Iroquois are going to have a lot of melee and bowmen that can outrange our musketeers and our militia, which give me a little bit of worry until we can build our armies up strong enough to confront them. Venice and Austria and Westphalia, Austria and Savoy. Man, all kinds of alliances are breaking down. Poland's going to war with Austria. And we do have some new regiments, at least, on the make. We need to get these guys something. Where are we at here? You got one cavalry. At least get another one. You're building up.
Your Majesty.
You, sir, have no cavalry.
March!
So we need to fix that. You got one on the way. Where's that general? There's that general. Where did our rake go? There he is. Let's spy up this way. There's a large force.
Investigating target.
Whew. Okay, you got away. All right. Income-wise, we're doing okay. Can't make any more trade. That's okay. We need to build up our armies quickly. We are going to leave our one pikeman unit down there just in case to keep the Cherokee at bay. Maybe they'll be like, oh, we can't mess with that pikeman. He's too much for us. I hate using pikemen in this. I don't know what I'm doing with them. We need to get our schools up and running so we can start getting that research going, because that is something that's going to be very valuable to us. If we can get the research going, gives us stuff to trade for more research potentially, because I will gladly trade anything and everything away to countries that are nowhere near us and can really do us no harm. Now that Iroquois force is concerning. But that's going to be our goal, to get a little bit of something going that we can then maybe use to trade or buy new technologies at some point. So we've got a few more units. Let's see what they have in this one. We cannot try to assassinate Pontiac. Try it. Managed to escape with his life. He failed is all I'm hearing.
Stealth is my cloak.
All right, how's our army here? We got one cavalry, several pikemen, and militia. We got another cavalry on the way. Let's get one more of those there. How's New York doing? Almost have their general. They have another cavalry on the way. They have another. Let's get another cavalry. They need some cav up there as well. These New England companies, the thing I like about them is their melee defense is much better than the other militia musketeers, but we are one turn away from getting our schools up and running.
How may I serve? Without delay.
It'd be nice if we could get another gentleman. I don't know how to get another gentleman. I don't know what we need to build to do that. Right now we're going to focus on building up our army so we can keep the Iroquois away and see where they try to strike. There's several little valleys that they can kind of slip their way through the Appalachians there. But we're going to have to go through them eventually anyways. They declared war on us. Eventually it was going to be inevitable for us to win. So hopefully we can push them back, beat their armies up. Now, one thing on this mod you can't do is replenishments. So we are going to have totally new units to combine with their others. I did not do the submod or make it to where I can do replenishments. I wanted to play the mod the way it was designed and set up. So that's going to make a little extra challenge as well as far as keeping our armies in the field going. Okay, get in that town. All right, Baltimore, you are going to be our philosophy one to start. Get us empiricism so we can get a college. Harrisburg, you, sir, we need the barracks. We really need a barracks because we need to start getting... Actually, this is what we really need. The drill school. That's where we really need to get these things. But upkeep would go down. Recruitment costs would go up. Upkeep, recruitment costs. Recruitment costs. Morale goes up. The plug bayonet at least gives us a chance. You know what? Let's focus on... Because we don't even need the plug bayonet if we get the ring bayonet. But these take forever to get. Wait, what about you? Do you do this faster? You do. So you are going to be doing the academic training doctrine. No, not that one. Military planning doctrine. And then Harrisburg will do empiricism. Okay. So there come the Iroquois. We got the other one to move back at least. Can you at least infiltrate?
And listening.
All right. They don't have much there. But we don't have an army yet there nearby to take advantage of that. We have 2 cavalry units. I want to get another 2. Let's continue to build. I want another one to keep Philadelphia safe. Okay. No trade available. Once we get a little bit stronger, we'll be able to go and take the fight to the Iroquois, hopefully. If they try to... what I would like to see is then to send somebody out towards us that we can then pick them off piecemeal because they aren't going to be able to replenish their units either. Their wealth was less than ours, which means that we should be able to wear them down. But again, we need to get our research up and running. Once we do, we can maybe hopefully trade it away. As I said, oh, there's a big army. Okay. So Niagara and the Algonquin territory seems to be a base of operations for them. Provinces in Hanover. Yeah. What else do we got? Jasper Fredericks has a harsh reputation. Lower classes hate him, but he can manage justice better. Minus 6% to the cost of the town watch. That's nice. Okay. Do we have anything else that can be built anywhere? We could build the craft workshops. Our cannon foundry. We're going to need that eventually. Not at the moment. All right. Where's our rake? Mr. Simpson. Need you back over to see what they have there. Oh, wow. Lots of soldiers. Okay, he's sneaky. We need to get men down there. So we have 3 cavalry units. We need 1 more musketeer unit, I believe, to really feel good about it. Just like they need another cavalry unit. Let's get a New England company there. And another cav unit here. I don't like France moving around up here. They're a little worrisome for us. And I don't know which way they're going to go. We could go ahead and try to meet them to stop them from Harrisburg, but we'll see. Oh no. France with a lot of potential allies. Okay, none of them came, but France is declaring war. That we have Great Britain hopefully going to do something to help us. But now that means our army up in Maine is going to have to stay in Maine and not going to be able to help against the Iroquois. Because we have to make sure they don't come sweeping down from Quebec to take that. Be nice if France could go to war with somebody like Prussia, maybe Austria, anybody else to keep them busy. Hopefully Britain will do something to keep them busy for us. I don't have my hopes up, because so far they haven't done anything to help with the Iroquois. All right, here comes the Iroquois. They are moving into Harrisburg. So they damaged our school. Okay. Caribou mines have been damaged by the French. I'm a little wary about moving out of there. We don't have a huge army. We don't have a good army, that's for sure. Let's get 1 more force up here. What else happened? Michael Hutchinson has no sense of shame, helped the nobility. We already knew about Francis Hale. Harrisburg did get raided. We need to repair that. That army is huge. I don't think this one can win it yet. Can you assassinate Pontiac? France canceled their trade agreement. Of course they did. They declared war on us. We've got a lot of new units getting ready to go, though.
At the ready. Men, forward.
That looks a little frightened. This is the... I want to defeat that army, bad.
Forward! For crown and country!
And I'm very wary about what France might do. So I just feel like staying put in Maine's probably the best bet. And Annapolis, wait for those two to come. Or wait for this army to get back down there to try to do something. Maybe they'll be aggressive and come at us. I don't like seeing that giant army. Need somebody else to pick a fight with France. Spain would be great, but they're allied with each other. This would have been around the time of the war, right before the War of Spanish Succession. So they were on good terms with each other, France and Spain. Oh, they're coming after our school again. They don't like learning. Problem is I don't know that we're going to be able to support such a large army with 3 separate large armies. Ah, they raided the mines.
Hello.
Try again.
Or a knife. Choice.
Oh, the United Provinces pulled out of their trade agreement with us. Jasper Fredericks has a mistress. So does Meriwether Bailey. And Marilyn Davidson has a well-connected mistress. I'm glad you all are happy. Britain has gone to war with Scotland. The mines. We got more. Let's repair.
Ready for action.
Now we know that. Okay, they have 1 set of lancers. Our cavalry's almost ready.
Yes, my lord.
We could send them down this way.
Onward! Making camp!
Don't like what we've got up here. We only have 2 cav. Get another one. These guys are not very good. Okay. We got to try to work out some trade agreements. Nope. Okay, Austria likes us. Who's France at war with? They are at war with Austria. And the United Provinces. And Savoy. Why did the United Provinces break their trade agreement with us? Portugal like us? They do. Can we just buy technology from you? Worth a shot. All right. Next time we're going to be set up to go after... Oh, boy. We're going to need to get another army up north, though. But we will be set up to go after the Iroquois. We've got 2 armies ready to go. Then we can maybe... If we crush that army, we can direct ourselves back up to help against France as well. There's the second big army over there that the Iroquois had. All right, somebody put pressure back in Europe on France, please. Austria, it'd be really great if you would do that. Buy us some time. I can't see them focusing too many men over here while they're at war over there, but their technology is going to be way more effective than ours. Harrisburg's raided. We must improve our school. And there they are. They're coming back around that way.
Yes, sir.
All right. We are ready for them.
Waiting for your orders. Rush them! Sir. Your orders?
Fight them.
Impossible, sir.
Oh, we have more units here. They could go up that way, but I don't think that'll help us. We need more units here. The more, the better. Try to deter. Wow. I'm a little nervous at these big armies, these two big armies that they have surrounding us.
My
If-
eyes are yours.
If we could assassinate Pontiac, that would be good. Ah, we got him. Well done. We have a new royal heir, Philip. Okay. Hopefully that will be enough to throw them off. They don't have their general now. I don't know how much that's going to matter. But we really want this fight before they start raiding more of our settlements, and so we can get up there to help against the French, which are marching down as well. But we've got a fairly sizable force. If they come at the town in Maine, we'll also have the town watch, hopefully, to be able to defend with. All right, what are they doing? They are going around us. Okay. We can't catch them. We have the forces to defeat that Iroquois army now. Oh, wow, they're going after New Spain. The Cherokee are. That one's surprising. Okay, yeah, we know the successful mission. We have a new cavalry regiment. Christopher Gambold. Research points per turn for Enlightenment technologies is +1. Military technologies is -1. What is he currently researching? Who's here? Harrisburg is Christopher Gambold. Okay, so he's going to be better for us there. Good deal. Oh, my sword is destroyed.
At the ready.
Can we get him?
Order them! Yes, sir.
What if we go around this way?
Forward! March!
And let's just keep building up a massive army here, please. Oh, good. We have 2 more regiments coming. Let's get the cavalry ready. I like to have 4 on all of mine. Income's going to be an issue. We need to start expanding. But that's going to come with the technology. As we get the technology starting to research, it looks like we're going to have increasing our technology rate here next time. That's going to be good. We'll be able to start building colleges to increase that as well. And I think we finally have that Iroquois army trapped. But France is about to come after us, and they're getting bigger as well. It would be nice if Austria would strike, but they've got their own to deal with. Sweden's stacked up there. Okay, here come the Iroquois. What are they? Oh, they're picking the fight. Okay. 1,300 men to our 1,600. We could potentially lose this, that's for sure. We do have lots of cavalry. They've got lots of bowmen that they can't defend melee. If we can get... the pikemen are only good for defense. That's the only problem with these guys. And they have their tribesmen, which are not real strong, but there's a lot of them. Their warriors are the ones that are going to be the problem. But if we can charge them... Okay. Let's see how this goes. Our first battle. we get to test our tactical acumen and abilities here to see, can we win this one? This would be big, because if we can win this one right off the bat, it buys us a chance to move our other armies up to help defend Maine, potentially. So we got spread out there. Got other militia here. Actually, let's put one over this way. Our pikemen, I want them ready to move up in between. Get a cavalry on the flanks. General in the middle. Are they going to be the aggressive ones? I'm hoping they will be, and it looks like they will. So here they come for us. This is a spot, instead of watching them march as we're already set up, we're going to forward ahead to when they get close to us, unless they change directions or something happens. Oh, right. They are now pulling up right against us. They're coming straight at us. So we're going to move our pikemen forward in front of the lines, protecting our militia a little bit. Get them up there as quick as we can. We've also moved our cavalry up on the flanks. So we are going to hopefully be able to charge them and crush them from the flanks to devastate them. And also maybe take a few blows with the pikemen, because we're not going to worry too much if we lose them over the course of this campaign. Let them do their jobs while they can, while we improve. We need to find their bowmen and definitely try to weaken them if we can, because the bowmen have the extra range that worry us. There's the lancers. If we can also hit them, that would be excellent, so they don't see us in the trees. Let's keep it that way. Okay. Here they come. Need them to spread out a little bit more before we do any kind of flanking attack, though. I don't want them to collapse on our lancers, but there they are behind us now, so that's a good time to hit them. Okay, let's start the flanking attacks. Let's get after their lancers with some. Pretty soon, we got our square formations ready to go. Hopefully they'll attract some attention. There we go, firing started. Hitting them some. Here comes one charge. Here we go. How are we doing over here? Things are going really well over on our right. Crushing their unit. Let's hold up here. Okay, our pikemen are holding on. Doing well. These guys aren't even being touched. Okay, we've already started to route one. Let's get after their lancers. Let's keep the pressure on. We got to have another one go after. Get after the cavalry. We've got them routing on our right. There's some bowmen we need to take care of on our left. We're holding. The pikemen did a great job. They took a little bit of blow, and now we got more routing going on in the back. Well done, guys. Send them from the field, but let's keep them trapped in. We want to crush this army if we can. Oh, there goes the general. Good news there. See more routing. Again, our goal is to try to decimate this army to where we take them out from the map, so they're no longer a threat to us. That would be ideal anyways if we can do that. Let's keep on these guys as much as we can. Get everybody taken care of. Get the bowmen. Look at them run. Well done. Clear them from the field as best we can. Let's end it. Heroic victory indeed. Now, like I said, hopefully they do not have anybody left or very few, so they're not a threat to us. And this is awesome because this way we can maybe get that other army up there to help protect against the French. So they have 65 remaining, 1,200 losses to our 300. We did great. What did the most? So we had the Musketeers did okay. The cavalry decimated them. What about our pikemen? Pikemen did well. They took a beating a little bit, but did pretty decent in our, wow, they 182, but they took a little bit of beating, but they held up. Now we have to, again, we can't replenish units. We got to build new ones, but everybody looks in pretty good shape at the moment. And there they go. We need to stay on them as best we can. Try to crush them on our way up to protect Maine against that force that is coming down from Quebec. Scotland's somehow still alive, it looks like. But it helps that France is keeping after Britain. Britain has had a chance to turn their attention there. All right, Austria and Prussia alliance is gone. We've got empiricism now, thanks to John Locke and his tabula rasa, treatise on government. We don't have our trade agreement with Great Britain anymore. Why not? Okay, successful. Yes, we knew that. We've got our governments back in power. Good. Except for Cornelius there. He needs to go. Let's see. Give us a better... Man, our leader is not very good. All right, let's get somebody better here. Cornelius. See ya? Ah, there we go. Much better. Got a confident general, but also known for cowardice. He never ran. Okay, that makes sense. Got some new units just in time as well. How's our research? So I don't think we want to do the social contract yet. That's not going to be beneficial to us at the moment. Physiocracy maybe, but we don't want the reform at the moment either. I think we need to go something with the agriculture route and industry. That'll help us long-term building up our economy. We need the money to support these armies. So we could do 2 military, but he's not as skilled at military. So yeah, we'll just go with the common land enclosures. Take care of that. We've got lots of trade partners. Going to have okay income. Why did they drop with us? Oh, they don't have access to... What happened with them? What is going... Oh, wait. Oh, France. France took their port. That's not good for Britain or for us. Okay. Can we take out this unit? There we go. Let's just auto-resolve that. There we somehow lost 43 men, but that's okay. Okay. And now we can get up there to help protect Maine, hopefully. That's a pretty sizable force that we have to deal with. Combine these over here. They're getting stronger. They could put some pressure then. I mean, this is looking pretty decent. It might be good enough to go after one of... Go after Cayuga up there. Cuyahoga. We'll see. Let's see. Where's our... Oh, our rake's gone because he was with that army that we destroyed. I didn't know that would destroy him. Oh, that was a mistake. Okay.
Sir.
As far as forces go, we're looking pretty good in this army. Where are we at here? Could use a little bit more here. They don't have the 4th Cavalry unit yet. I like to have 4, 2 for each flank to hit. So we're going to get another one here. And Don't like our options. We are having some. We got to be careful up here. That's a pretty sizable army ourselves. We have cannons. We'll see what happens. There goes Britain. Maybe they can take that port back so we can trade with them again. France is looking really strong, though. To take that port already? Now we're under siege in Maine. Great. We have to try to get that other army up there to help with them if we can. I don't know if we can take them because they will probably have stronger units than we do. Their technology is just better. They're going to have better units potentially. Oh. We'll see how this goes. There go the Iroquois regathering. They have a lot of forces still there. We have to be careful with them as well. One victory does not win a war. All right. Let's see what France has going up against us. Venice and Austria broke their alliance. Austria and Prussia broke their alliance. And yes, we are under siege. We know that's a sizable force. Oh, the United Provinces destroyed. Who got rid of them? Where? Ah, Spain. Took them back under the fold. France still has control of that port. So we're still not going to be able to trade. Let's see if we can get up there closer to help with Maine. I don't know if we're going to be able to do it. Let's take this route. Oh, that's something I haven't done yet. I haven't worked on any of these roads. That would probably be smart. Let's build some infrastructure. Not up there, though. That's where they're at. So let's build it down here. I know that gets us some income, I think, over time as well. We're close on our military research. We could try another trade route. What about Denmark? Oh, right. There we go. Get as much income as we can. Britain would be nicer to have, but who knows how long it's going to take them to get that back. Now, that's a pretty sizable, decent amount. I don't know if we're ready to challenge that. They have the town watch as well there. Our cavalry could wipe out quite a bit of them. And over here, we're so far away. We have one turn until surrender. We're going to have to fight them. Ooh. Okay. Well, hopefully this goes well. Let's see. We've got more men than them by quite a bit. And we have a couple, thanks to the garrison forces. They have not as good of units as I thought. We can take their cavalry. Those lancers. Now they have some. There's the regiments that's going to do the most for them. They're line infantry. But they also have militia and they have some warriors. They have some cavalry as well. So they don't have the overwhelming strength that I was thinking as far as technologically with their units. So they're recruiting a lot of militia, which is good news for us. Gives us a better chance at winning this. I'm not going to be overconfident, even though we have the numbers, because our skill level with these units, none of them have experience. Where do we want to fight them at, though? Right in this middle area, potentially. I think this could be a good spot, or actually get some high ground for the cannons. We'll line up over here. So let's go ahead and unlimber them. We're going to put the garrison militias near the cannon on both sides, with our pikemen around as well. Got our militia. Musketeers. I don't know how they're going to line up and where they're going to come at, so we'll just go like this for now. We can adjust as needed. Let's get our cavalry over here. We only have the 3. I like to have the 4, but that's okay. Now, are they going to be the aggressive ones is the question. Looks like they're moving, but they have a lot of men just sitting back there. Oh! We are firing at them already, which is good. That's good to see. So they're moving around a lot. But I don't know what they're actually going to be doing other than just going back and forth. So we're going to go ahead and get our pikemen out there in front of the... Get them out there in front. Protect the cannon. Let's see. Are they moving over on the left a little bit? I see some units coming at us. So let's get ourselves into position. If they want to attack us piecemeal, they are welcome to do that. Because you got some movements going on. The cavalry regiments, those units are moving all over the place. Our cannon are actually doing a little bit of damage to him now. Some's better than none. Let's see. They're coming at us with their cavalry. Let's form up. Get the pikemen ready. Get in the square formation. Hopefully they'll come right at us. Where's ours? You guys got to get in position to hit them. Oh, we're getting hit over here as well. Get in there. Countercharge that. All right. Let's see the pikemen. Do your job. And, oh, well done. They ran into that square and taking them down. Okay, so that was nice. Let's get over, hit them in flank. Get a cavalry charge. How are we doing over on the left? Pushing them back well also. Good, good, good. Everybody else is hanging back there. So that, yeah, if we can take them a bit at a time, we'll do that all battle. They want to come at us piecemeal. Let's crush them, then regroup. They can send another one at us. They're sufficiently gone. Let's pull back a little bit. We got our other one already ready over here. The left is done well and secured. Took a little bit of a beating over there, but we survived. Let's regroup, see if they're going to attack us again or if we need to go after them. Let the cannon do a little bit more. Hopefully they'll actually do some damage to them. It looks like they're moving again on our left. They've got their other cavalry units ready to go over there. The artillery's loading up. Hopefully they can do something decent. Let the pikemen sit there in front. That worked well for us last time. Maybe they'll come running at them again. Let's set up. Defense in depth. Here comes their cavalry again. They're trying to turn our left. They're running away from the cannon, which is smart. Although these cannon can't hit anything, apparently. They're not doing too hot with that. All right, here we go. Oh, countercharge that. Countercharge. There you go. That's strong. Go after them. Nope. Maybe not. They're turning around. Let's get in position for a flanking charge. Maybe we can fire into them as well. We're wavering. Save them. Okay, now they're wavering. There we go. Well done. Held off the second charge. That's most of their cavalry as well now. That's been taken down. There they go. We got to crush these units too when they retreat so they don't come back in this battle, especially so we can maybe wipe them off the map. Come on. Well done, guys. Well done. Let's give everybody a breather. Them especially. They're the ones that almost broke. Here come the, looks like the next waves. This is their infantry now moving up. Taking the cavalry out the way we did. Well, here they come back, it looks like. Or no, they're still... I'm not sure. Let's see. They're just hanging back there. Let the cannons continue to try to go after them. Did we do some damage? A little bit. Better than nothing, at least. Okay, so their Lancers... Still another one. I don't remember... I thought we got rid of all of them. Apparently not. We got to be ready to take them. They're moving along farther on our left. That's going to be another cavalry matchup. Pikemen get out a little bit more ahead. Oh, they're... I like our setup here. Move up. Let's... they're just kind of sizing us up. Oh, here they go. Now they're moving. They're sending out their auxiliaries first. Their native recruits. Those are the two units we need to worry about. They're their strongest ones. Artillery still trying to hit something over there. There we go. Come on. Nice, nice. We just can't hit much. We got to get some better units. Okay, that's what we need to try to get a flanking charge on. That's their strongest. Come on, guys. Charge. Keep it up on them. Oh, hey, they're moving also, so now we can hit them in the flank. There we go. Excellent. Look at the number drop. Great charge. Great charge. Well done. Okay. These guys are wavering in front of us there. Let's use these guys to try to push them off. They look like they're rallied enough. Oh, they got another unit over here. Let's move up to meet them. They've got another one coming, but they still have that one way in the back. There's their Lancers, their last bit. We're wavering a little. Let's get in there. There we go. Push them back. We get rid of their last cavalry there, the Lancers. We'll be doing just fine. Looks like they're getting weakened. There we go. We're having success. Get them pushed back. Got the enemy general. Oh, nice. There we go. They're just trying to walk right by them and getting carved into. Well done, guys. Well done. Clear the field. Now, this is another one, just like in that last one against the Iroquois. We need to try to wipe this army from the map as best we can. Keep pressing them. Cavalry mop up everywhere. This is why I like to have those 4 cavalry units, 2 for each flank, is ideal. Probably going to end up with more later on, but keep it up. Now we have to go get these guys, because they're not moving. They're staying behind their wall. All right. Let's get closer. Move into position. Keep after these guys. The cavalry's doing their job. Wearing them down. They're pretty much done. Actually go maybe get those guys before they get back. No, let's head over there. That way they can do a flanking charge. Clear them out best we can. That last unit to have to get rid of, though. Oh, wow, those guys rallied somehow. Let's try to get rid of them. Hopefully they'll be gone pretty quick. Looks, yeah, okay, so they are starting, okay, they're breaking. They're done. Oh, whoa, what? Oh, we got a little bit of fire from them. Okay. We got to move into position. With the infantry, then we'll hit them with the other cavalry units. This one can just hopefully rally enough to hang back. Let's just go right into their face. Just show them what we're about. Press right up on them. Pour it into them. Drive them from the field. Let the cannon continue to scare them. Because they're not hitting them. They can scare them at least. We got to get the cavalry over here. Get in position to charge as well. Looks like they're already starting to break, though. Let's get this other one over. Get behind them. Drive them back to Quebec. Yeah, they're already starting to break. They're going to withdraw. Let's get one into them. Don't let them fire at us. Let's get one in. Again, oh, there they go. Fire into them. Boom. There we go. Not much. Maybe we can hit them there. All right. Heroic victory. Drive them. Saving Falmouth. Saving Maine. Whew. That was good. Hopefully we crush that army. 2 big defensive wins that will hopefully set things up. So they have 171 remaining. We only lost 300 something. That's excellent. Pushing them back. They got some more forces up there, but okay. Well, looks like that's where we're at. So I think this is a good spot. You know, we're going to build up. Oh, they don't have much there, actually, in Acadia. They don't have a lot there. All right.
Yes, my lord.
Well, we've got people in position. We're in good shape. We might take a run at Cayuga over there. Now that we've pushed them back and they look a little weaker up there, maybe we can just sit in Falmouth and move these two armies to go after the Iroquois.
You asked too much.
I think that's what we'll try to do. But I think this is a good spot to end the first episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. Remember, best way you can kind of follow along with it and help the channel grow a little bit is if you haven't, click subscribe. Also, leave a like. It means a lot. But follow along as best you can. And hopefully, we'll see you on the next episode. It's been a lot of fun. And I look forward to see where the series is going to go. And we'll see you on the next one.